Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on the CTS again, and today we're going to be doing the interior. I went to pick and pull today and yesterday. Got all this interior so we can spruce up the inside on the CTS. Got all the black interior options, so we're going to pull out all that nasty stuff and light gray door panels, and we'll get her switched over and make her look nice. I got the carpet. I got a bunch of the trim pieces. I got the front passenger seat. Couldn't get out the driver's seat because it wasn't far enough forward to actually get the bolts out. So it was a nightmare. So I ended up breaking the seat and doing all that stuff just so I could get the car cover or the seat cover off, and then get the carpet off and stuff like that. I got the rear seats over here. It's fine. So I got the rear seats over here, and all the door panels and stuff like that. So we're gonna get that all installed today and get all this gross, nasty, old interior out of here. Hey Ian, I got Ian and Bo. So yeah, we're gonna get these seats out of here, and I'll show you some tricks that I learned at the junkyard on how to get some of this stuff out. So we'll get working on that real quick. I think I'm gonna have my brother-in-law Berto help me. Say what's up, Berto.
What's up, everyone?
So we're gonna get working on that, get this knocked out, and see how she looks. All right, so one of the tricks that I learned at the junkyard on these front seats is to have them all the way forward when you start disassembling this. There's like hooks in the front that actually hook into the floorboard, and then on the back side there's two bolts. One you can get to without moving the seat forward, but the other one's like actually inside the rail. I'll show you that real quick. Right there is a bolt right there, and it is a Torx T50, and that's how you take that out. I'm not gonna get too crazy on how to disassemble this. I'll just hit some of the parts that I struggled with myself, and so hopefully that'll help. These things are cool, dude. I love this thing already. I'm in love with it. So yeah, we'll just try to take it out your way, I guess. Turn it. Oh, yeah. Maybe. Alright, you got it, dude. Yeah, look how dirty that is. Well, we are making money. There's quarters everywhere. So, like I said before, the front just kind of like clicks in to these grooves right here. So, Ian's collecting all my change up for me. Come to find out, this is a manual seat, so there's no motors and stuff on this one. So I'm gonna probably switch the seat cover over to this one as well, just to keep it lighter, keep the car as light as possible. I don't want to add more weight, but I also don't want to start taking things out for creature comforts and those kind of things. So people do some weird stuff to cars. Ian, go get me a hammer. Yeah. You know where the hammers are? Go get them. You know where they're at. Yeah, that's good. Bring it. Hurry up. Come on. Thank you. Good job.
Good job, buddy.
I got them all.
Thank you, Berto. Well, half the fun of taking a car apart is finding all the goodies and stuff that gets left behind. But we ended up getting a 1/4-inch Craftsman ratchet, a key to somebody else's car, a razor blade to slit our wrists with, so that's cool. Some ketchup packets from McDonald's, those are always good to have around. 10-year-old fries. Yum, 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 yum. So another thing is, I don't know what it is about CTS owners, but they love to carry deodorant in their car. The one at the junkyard had deodorant in it too, so I'm seeing a trend here.
I'm gonna get more points.
Hey, almost.
No.
It's it's caught on that vent on that side. Before I install the new carpet, I probably want to vacuum it out and try to get this cleaned up as best as I can. There's like a bunch of little trinkets and peanuts and fries and stuff on the floor, so get that cleaned up before I put the new carpet in. So I think this might have been a drug dealer's car. I found some kind of paraphernalia or narcotic. I would assume it looks like brown sugar, but I doubt brown sugar comes in a bag like this. For any of you guys that have ever bought a car, let me know in the comments what's the weirdest thing you guys have ever found in a newly purchased car. Oh, sure.
Oh yeah, dude.
Because this carpet came out of an auto, it kind of looks like this needs to be trimmed back a little bit to go underneath the center console. And there's 2 bolts on. Well, there's one on each side, so probably need to either like tear a hole, like cut a hole or whatever, so that way it can actually get in there and cinch down. So, all right, so I'm a bona fide idiot. All right, so what I previously said was completely false because I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. I started to cut right here, and you can kind of see it a little bit. I don't know. I started cutting it, and I cut this whole piece out right here, thinking that it actually went behind the center console, which it doesn't. So what I ended up doing is getting some glue, because this like piece is glued on too. So I ended up getting some just glue and gluing this piece back on and matching it up. I'm gonna let it set and get glued on before I start messing with it again, so I could probably show you guys, because this side, woo, oh, don't see that. Yeah, that's no bueno. So, but you know what, still overall it looks pretty damn good. Don't be like me, don't start cutting stuff before you know what you're cutting, because I'm an idiot. Jesus.
Yeah, well, I was waiting for you, man. 'Cause, you want to get out? Or you know?
All right, so I think we're done working on it for now. There's some other things that I need to focus on with the interior, as far as getting the seats stripped down. We'll do that inside. It's starting to get cold out here, so we're gonna focus on doing those things. But for now, I'm gonna show you kind of where we're at. So yeah, I mean, it's a totally different car right now. Once we get the door panels in, it'll look really good. But right now the carpet looks amazing. The center console looks good, even though I cut that piece. So got almost the back done. It's really nice in here, so I'm super stoked. All right, we're gonna move inside and try to get the garage warmed back up and try to move on to the seats and stuff. So all right, so we gotta do the seat cover. Excuse the mess, I got too many projects going on right now, but like I said earlier in the video, I wasn't able to actually get a driver's seat from the junkyard. The next best thing is to get the seat cover. So we're gonna have to strip this down and take the seat cover off and change a lot of those things over to the black seat covers. So let's dive into that. It's not ripping what you're hearing. That's actually, there's like a, almost like a Velcro in that groove right there. And that's what you're hearing kind of come out. All right, so time to put the new seat cover on. All right, so last night I finished up the 2 seats. So now we're gonna go put the seats in and do the door panels and a couple of the miscellaneous parts and stuff. So, so we can get this interior dialed in. So, all right. So one of the things that was broken on the inside was the parking brake. So I'm gonna have to fix it. It was just like this cable was ripped out. So I ended up sourcing one at the junkyard while I was there. So we'll try to fix this real quick so that way we have a parking brake, because having a manual car with no parking brake kind of sucks. So all right, so I got the cable in, so let's kind of function test it real quick. Set the e-brake and then pull, boom, working. So super stoked about that. It would be nice to be able to park the car in the driveway in the mornings and be able to start it up and not have to like drive it all the way down the driveway to a flat spot. So now I'll be able to set the e-brake and leave it in neutral and leave it running. So next thing I need to do is take these lame ass pedals off. So all right, so I ended up getting both pedals on. This one went on a lot easier than this one did, for sure. I ended up putting it in some boiling water just to help make it a little more pliable to get on. I think it helped, you know, being it's like 45 degrees outside. Normally I would just probably put this in the sun if it was the summertime and let it just kind of cook and get a little more pliable, but we had to resort to other means. So I think now we're good to reassemble this bottom piece.
You go ahead, Dad.
Go get out of there.
Look out there. I'm not playing. You wrong, Dad?
No.
What? You weirdo? Dad?
Huh?
You weirdo?
I'm a Weedle?
Uh-huh.
What's a Weedle?
You weirdo.
The Weedles are weak.
Uh-huh.
The passenger and driver seat in. What's left to do is to do all 4 door panels. All right, so I finished up the door panels, got all the seats in, everything's pretty much done. Let me show you what it looks like. So you can kind of see the back seats. What a drastic improvement overall. I'm super happy with this. So let's kind of move over to the front seats. Like I said, right there, I had I didn't get the switch cover from the junkyard, so that'll just have to do for now, but I think it does all right. Might stick out, might not. All the new door panels. The only piece that I wish I would have got that I didn't get was this dash piece right there. I tried to get it and it broke like immediately. On this side, I mean, looks pretty good. Total transformation on this car, you know, black on black. Definitely worth the time. Door panels on that side. This piece and this glove box are painted, so I'll probably get those pieces to replace it. All right, so the weather took a turn for the worse, so I was gonna finish the outro for this video outside, but it's too cold, so I decided to come in here because I'm a sissy. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it for the CTS. Like, let me know what you guys think about doing that project. I know I wasn't like race car oriented, but I still think it was a rewarding thing to do. It was a lot of fun cleaning that car up and making it nice. I mean, there's still some cleaning up that needs to be done and probably really needs to actually like be detailed by a professional or something like that to make it really nice. I think it was a step in the right direction for that car to have a daily driver, but also have it do some additional duties. You know, slide every once in a while, be fun to drive. You know, and it fits all those criterias. You know, it's decent on gas, it's rear wheel drive, it's comfortable, everything works now. So I'm excited to start daily, and it's probably one of the nicer things I've ever dailied that I bought for $1,500. So excited there. And you know, it's really to get the mileage off my truck because you know we're starting to rack up mileage on it with doing all these drift events. So if I can refrain from driving that as much as possible and drive something else. So yeah, like I said, that's gonna probably be it for the CTS, and we're gonna dive back into the FC and start getting it situated. We got some wiring to get done. Gonna redo the entire wiring. Want to get the inside stripped the rest of the way down. Start sanding it and prepping it for paint, and so on and so forth. I got some other goodies coming. I got a KVD kit. I got some PBM lower control arms for the front that we're going to be throwing on later once everything's done. And we're going to be making some good improvements to this car to make it, like I said in previous videos, a little more tolerable on track. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.